Last time on Tales of Boab.
Ron, thank you so much, my friend.
Sold!
Very stoked.
Sold! It was a hard bargain.
Maybe it was also smoking too because there's some air in the fuel line. And I don't know. Shit, this is.
When you're living on a sailboat and life gives you lemons, thank the universe that at least you won't have scurvy. So our spirits were down, everybody was pretty upset, and we coped with it the way we always cope with it. We just take a step back and go have some fun, clear the mind.
Thank you, Joyce. I hate to think what would have happened to us without you. There's Dakota. His cousin Jimmy's up there in the sombrero, paddling to the beat. Got his feet kicked up. You'll see more of Jimmy in episode 3. He really helps us out a lot. Did you have fun, Willie? How about you, Jared? You guys think we can fix this engine? Nice.
All right, we've cleared our minds, we've freed our stress. Time to figure out how to fix this engine.
Did we just overload it with fluids?
No.
Right,
it's not going through the system. That's why this thing got full.
Oh, Jared, I know what it is. It's the same thing that happened in my my Cavalier. The thermostat's clogged. When the thermostat doesn't release, it bubbles out. The thermostat's supposed to read the temperature release and then release the fluid through the engine.
So I don't. We gotta maybe try to find the inside that book.
We were going to take it as far as we could on our own and then bring an expert in if it got a little too dicey. But we had pinpointed the thermostat, so our mission for the next couple days was going to be to take apart the engine and breach the thermostat. When we finally got to the thermostat, it had gone bad, but it wasn't the only part that had gone bad. The circulation pump also needed to be replaced, so we ordered the parts. While we waited for the parts, we met up with our new acquaintance Rusty, who had invited us out on his trimaran for an amazing day in the sun.
We sailed to the beautiful Bird Island, where Captain Rusty lent us his expertise on the art of anchoring. After our lesson with Rusty, it was time to kick back, drink some wine, and enjoy this little paradise we found ourselves at. Thank you, Gina, for introducing us to Rusty, and we wanted to give a special thanks to Captain Rusty for taking us out for a day sail. We learned a lot, we had a blast, and we look forward to taking you out on a sail on our boat. Thanks again, Rusty. You're the man.
Alright, today we got all of the parts in for the engine that we have dismantled, and we have about 2 hours of work left, and then we're going to hopefully turn the key and not see the fiasco that happened the first time. There's Tony hanging out there with the
This was
thermostat.
The first time.
Yeah, should we describe that moment?
New parts in. This was the problem. We had to replace the circulation pump.
The circulation pump and the thermostat went bad because of this big hunk here.
Yeah.
And this was Tony's find.
So I'll show you what happened. So this is the elbow for the exhaust. So the engine exhaust and the salt water
they come in here together and then they're flushed out the back of the boat. Well, this was clogged. And so it was backing up and it was blowing the boot that holds the seawater and the antifreeze, blowing it a little open and letting salt water slip into the antifreeze in the cooling system. And that created a chemical reaction which slowly eroded our circulation pump on the last one.
Let me show you the circulation pump that was on it, Tony. Side by side.
So this is it before. This is the outside. More importantly, the inside. It's a little dark in here, and we scraped out all this corrosion, but when we took this off, this was all filled up, both sides, full with gunk.
And that's where the thermostat was.
And this one wouldn't turn. You can see it's barely turning now. And so when we fired the engine up, it got caught, caused the belt to squeak, which initially freaked us all out. And then once the water got stuck and wasn't flowing, it created a backflow, filled up our overflow tank, and then started shooting up into the sky. And it was a disaster. And so we just had to sit there and watch a minute and a half of coolant spraying all over our brand new boat and hearing the sound of our engine about to explode.
And here's J-Doll. He's scraping off the gasket that basically became one with the engine. And so we have to get the whole thing completely off before we put the new gasket on.
Jared,
Nobody said this was going to be easy.
Gasket all in this towel, man.
But, you know,
what
are you going to do?
In here.
We're about to fire up the engine for the second time. First time didn't go very well. We just did a bunch of work to it the last 4 days. So, here we go.
Cross your fingers for us. This is a very nerve-wracking feeling.
Yep.
So,
5 days of work.
5 days of work, a lot of money
Actually
spent.
pays off.
Let's see what happens. Jared, anything leaking? Any pipes? Anything?
No, we're good, bro. It's been an all-day thing. I felt like I was going to do back. I got up at 6. Sounds good, boys. That's morning, dude.
The beautiful thing about this engine getting fixed is the three of us had to come together, do our research, in order to fix something we knew little about. And in doing so, we saved $3,000 in labor costs. This was a huge boost of confidence for all three of us.
Next time on Tales of Boab, Captain Jimmy accompanies us on our maiden sail, and Jared the Nature Boy may or may not get attacked by a manatee.